get your cups of coffee early. Make sure you set your coffee maker for 4:55 a.m. or 5 a.m. if you want to be a little risky. It's Argentina and Saudi Arabia. Argentina are a heavy favorite in this one out of Group C. Tell me some things you're looking for in this match.
Yeah, I think this will be kind of similar to what we've seen in the matches against Iran, even Ecuador, and then as well, like the Netherlands, they created plenty of chances. It's not like they were lacking in any. This I just expect lots of goals. Both teams to score, I would say too risky. I think Argentina would do this again. If the winning margin bets are also great to look at. If you ever look at something, that's like Argentina to win exactly by 2 goals or 3 goals. Books have those, but something I personally like, same game parlay, and you can split this up 2 different directions because Argentina money line has so much juice on it. So if you want to take it out, but I have over 2.5 goals total in the match. Argentina money line, and then Lautaro Martinez to score at any time. That's plus 167. Again, if you don't like 3 legs on a parlay, that doesn't even hit plus 200. I understand it. You can take Argentina money line out of there, and if you like Lautaro, and then you go over 2.5, you still get pretty good stuff for only 2 legs. So for me, I kind of like looking at stuff like that. You could obviously have Messi to score at any time as well. But the thing is with that, I don't really like taking, numbers that are around like minus 130 for stuff like this. If you mix it in with a juicy, money line that Argentina has. So I kind of stay away from that. But again, if you like any of these other goal scorers, I really do think Argentina is going to pour it on because, again, these are the matches that they have to pour on the goal differential that separates themselves just in case some of these other teams give them a really tough match in Mexico and Poland.
And before we go any further, just to explain if anyone isn't aware, what you're seeing on your screen is the OddsChecker odds board. So we have our comparisons across every single book so you can get the best odds. So there's no reason to bet that minus 170 if you can get something at, minus 150, for example. Obviously, every book does things a little differently, so there's no reason to not get that best value. Going back to that parlay you kind of cooked up, I kind of agree, whenever you're throwing in an anytime goal scorer and it's not really breaking 200, that does give me a little bit of pause. You did mention this on the last episode, though, which might be interesting. It might be, Argentina to score within the first 30 minutes because in my eyes, this can go one or two ways. I kind of recall the Argentina match against Iran from 2014 where they kind of just parked the bus and they had not a single player outside the 18 and you had to rely on a Messi goal in the last 5-10 minutes. So it's possible it's that. This might be too talented of a team for that to even work out. So that might be something to take a look at here.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, though, because Lautaro Martinez, like I was saying in the previous show, he's just that type of player that's relentless in the press, right? Like Gonzalo Higuain was the striker in 2014, and unfortunately, he was infamously known as the guy who couldn't make weight. As a footballer, and that's kind of something you get scared off of. But again, when you have a player like this that presses so well, you force these poor teams into making mistakes because they don't see this level of pressing anywhere, right? Like imagine a basketball team just pulling out a full court press for a side that has never seen anything like that, and they're already lacking a bunch of talent. Those teams are going to be forced into mistakes, and mistakes lead to goals, which will help Argentina in this case. And the front man is Lautaro Martinez. Again, there's even stuff I like looking at too as well on FanDuel. If there's players to score braces, right? He's at plus 1,100 for something like that. Seriously, like if you think you see a beatdown going between Saudi Arabia and Argentina in this, and you say, okay, I could see Lautaro Martinez scoring 2 goals. You have plus 1,100 with that. Seriously, is it that far-fetched for something like that to happen? No, exactly. And you get odds like that. I mean, we're talking place up $100. I don't have to do the math for you. That's why we have the graphics. You could see some sort of payout like that. It's pretty incredible. So I just like keeping my eye out for stuff like that, especially if it's in the moment. Like, okay, you know what? I kind of like the way they have this lineup set up and the vibes are different for them. And, again, put it 5 minutes before. Check what the odds are. It's never too dangerous for some. And again, you don't have to make big unit plays on numbers like that. So.
Hey, the vibe check apparently looks good on Lautaro to score 2 goals tomorrow. And again, if you want to play it 5 minutes before the match time starts, be my guest. But remember, it does start at 5 a.m. I don't know how early you guys wake up. I am not a 5 a.m. wake up type of guy if I don't absolutely have to. Damn, you're still here? Good on you for making it to the end of this video. If you want to see the rest of this episode and more awesome content like
The Drive with Jeff Feinberg, PGA Tour event, Live Golf event, does not matter, he has your best bets. Or how about if you need your NFL picks, The Huddle, Pam Maldonado, Pat Mayo, Ross Tucker, and Brian Matthews, your best bets, your best teasers, and everything you need to know that's going on in the NFL. Week in and week out, those are the places to be. Make sure you're subscribing on our social channels to know about our next giveaway. Like for November, $500 on us. All you have to do is subscribe on YouTube to get one entry, and if you want to comment on any recent video, tell us how you spend those $500 and you're automatically entered for a second entry. So get it done and let us help you make some money.